My name is Michael Gabriel. I'm actually the son of Nadine and Rick over there, and I am the second from the bottom. Me and Greg always bonded over the fact that we were kind of the end of all the grandkids, and so that's something that I always loved. Greg.
That makes you 13.
It's 13. Was I 13? So I'm number 13. One of the things that I think all of us grandkids could relate to is we've all been drafted to go to the nursing home. You keep hearing about this, but the nursing, it was like a big deal. And it's funny because when you're kind of young, like being drafted to go to the nursing home, like Grandpa would come up to you and kind of tell you what's going to happen. When you're young, you don't always appreciate the example and what your grandpa's doing for ministry and just to impact people. And so I always kind of dreaded it, to be honest. But what was funny, I have an interesting story. There was a time where I would sometimes stay at Grandma and Grandpa's house around Christmas time. And during this time of the year, there wasn't many places for me to sleep, so I would sleep on the couch. And Grandpa is a man of routine. I don't know if you knew that, but I mean, he was like very regimented. Like you could like predict his schedule to the second. And so every morning he would go out right where I was sleeping at like 4 a.m. and listen to R.C. Sproul at max volume, as loud as he could, and be reading his Bible there. And so I didn't know this at the time, but I was sleeping there. And again, it's like 4 a.m. I had been, staying with them for Christmas time. And he gets out there, and I hear whatever the introduction to R.C. Sproul is blasting at 4 a.m. And I later talked to him, so he put in headphones. And it's like, what was so funny is that was just kind of this annoyance to me. All this is so frustrating. And I didn't realize what my grandpa was doing. And he was setting an example of what it looks like to meditate on the book of the law, the Bible, every morning and every night. And I think for me, the older I get, the more I realize and appreciate the example he set of serving the Lord. And it's like, you don't become a man like him unless you study the Word. And I would see that every time I visited him. And so I think one of the things that I'm most appreciative of being his grandson is just realizing the example he set on studying the Word and living it out every day. And so I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.